If you've been following me for a while now, it means that by now you know my strong desire of succeeding in 2020. That's why today's video is in the same line. It's about how we can manifest our dream life in 2020. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Make yourself comfortable, make yourself at home. Today's video we're talking about how to manifest our dream life. This place is a place for entrepreneurship, it's a place for self-development. We are all about taking control of our life. So if that sounds nice to you, hit the subscribe button and join the squad. I am not here to tell you what to believe. I am not here to tell you to be a Christian or non-Christian or Buddhist or, you know, to believe in spiritism or any of those things. But I am a strong believer that there is another dimension to the dimension where we live now. I am not just saying it from my perspective, it's scientifically proved. If you take a look at the physics of quantum mechanics, it's all about parallel universe. And how they interact, I don't know. One thing for sure is that the quantum mechanics explains that one atom in one particular place can affect the behavior of another atom that is miles and miles away. That for me is mind-boggling. So just going on that base, I have the conviction that there is some connection between us and, let's call it, the universe. And our level of interaction with that dimension depends on our level of openness. I believe that we attract what we focus on, and I believe that our current situation, our current life is the result of our past attraction, of our past emotions, of our past thoughts. Your emotion, your thought, your mindset, they create your reality. So here's a story about how I started to practice the law of attraction. In 2009, my then boyfriend, he went on holiday in France and he brought me back this book called The Secret. And I was like, okay. I took the book, I read the book, and I was like, whoa, this is crazy. If this is as simple as it seems, why not everybody trying this? So I decided to put it to the test, and yes, it works. I promise you it works. The only problem that I had with the book, or shall I say the only thing I didn't agree with, was that I felt like the main idea, the strongest idea jumping from the book, is that you just have to want something so much, dream about it, and it's gonna just appear in your life. And I'm like, I'm not sure it works like that. You have to work hard. Maybe I'm wrong, but I am not sure. So here is what I think. Many of my goals of 2019 came true, and I don't recall them just appearing. I believe that there is certain level of action that you need to put in place in order to make things work. Anyway, I'm just gonna dive into how I use the law of attraction and how I attract things in my life, and if that is something that resonates with you, then that's fantastic. So for me, the first thing that I usually do is to make a list, to sit down and actually think and ask myself, what is it that I want? Once I have the list of things that I want, I kind of go back and I clear it up, just pick the three best, the three that I really would like to see come true. I'm not saying that you should limit yours to three. I'm just saying that it helps me not to be all over the place. Have a clear vision. It's not just like, okay, I want to be a footballer. What type of footballer do you want to be? What club do you want to play? Go so deep, like be specific on what you want. The universe loves specificity. The second thing that I usually do after having my goals is meditation. Meditation is a really big factor when you're trying to attract things in your life. It's the vehicle in which you use to tell your fiber, to tell your body, your being, that this is what I want, to tell the universe and the rest of whatever magic is happening out there that this is what I want. Make that time where you connect with your higher self, where you connect with the universe and whatever is out there that kind of, facilitate those things and bringing them in our life, to tell them exactly what it is that you want. Also, it helps you to not get distracted, to not have any negative thought or not have any doubt, to actually focus exactly on what is it that you really want. So the third thing that I do when I'm trying to attract things in my life is visualization. At this point, this is so important, because this is a reinforcement of the second point. Visualization is that glue, that thing that comes and hold all your message together and wrap it properly so the universe is not confused about what you want. It's that opportunity for you to have a clear vision of exactly what is it that you want. Create that scene in your head where you are enjoying whatever it is that you're asking for. If, for example, you're trying to attract a holiday in Japan, see yourself in Japan, see yourself in those public places in Japan, those monuments and those restaurants that are well known. See yourself there. How are you feeling? How are you feeling being there? Are you feeling overwhelmed? Feel that overwhelmness, feel that sense of happiness. It's so important to practice this. I like to visualize before falling asleep. Have you ever noticed that when you read a book before bedtime, sometimes you can dream of a story that has to do with the book you were reading, especially if you were highly invested emotionally? It tends to amplify. So I would say try to visualize when you're going to bed or before you fall asleep, so that it has that stronger impact. The mistake that we often make is that we set a goal, we visualize, we meditate, we do all these things, but we fail to believe. We fail to have that unbreakable belief. We fail to trust the process. We fail to trust the universe. We fail to know that the universe has its own time, and we fail to disregard our current situation. So when you have that vision, that desire to possess certain thing, to have this particular thing, don't destroy everything with your doubt. Don't confuse the universe by doubting. But I get it. It's our nature. It's in our DNA to worry. But it's a distraction. The moment you understand that you are only living this current life as a result of your past attractions, of your past emotions and thoughts, it becomes easy to kind of bear it and to create your future self. Understand that the universe works his own way, his own time. You just have to trust the process and trust the universe and just live as you have received whatever you're asking for already. A simple way of strengthening your belief in attracting whatever you're trying to attract is by being grateful. It works for me. It works for me. It helps me to not focus on negativity. It helps me to not have negative thoughts. It helps me to not doubt. It helps me to stay focused. If you're starting from a really bad place and you're trying to attract things in your life, then it will be a challenge to kind of dismiss your current situation, because it's there, you're living it, but you're trying to build from there the life of your dream. So it becomes tricky. It's so easy for you to go back and fall in that routine of mourning about your current situation. But the easiest way, and the way that I think is very effective, is by being grateful. To be grateful is the key of happiness. There is always something positive. There is always something positive to hold on to. It might be just the simple fact that you are alive. Look at it this way. When you order a shoes online, like if you buy shoes on Amazon, You believe that you've got a shoe. You don't even have a shoes yet, but you know that you own a shoes. The shoes is there, it's yours. It's there, it's just you haven't got it yet in your hand, but it's yours already. It works the same way with the universe. The universe is like this online shopping place where you place your order and you allow time for it to get delivered at yours. Trust the process. Trust that you possess that thing already, and it will get delivered to you. It will get delivered to you. My next step is to be aware. Be aware of signs around you. The universe communicate with us. It's up to us to open ourselves, our senses, to receive those messages. When you open yourself, your being, your spirit to the universe, you get to receive crystal clear the message that is sent to you. One of the best book that I'm glad I read is called The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Oh, that book. It just shows you how much messages we fail to receive just because we are not trained, just because we fail to recognize the signs. So go with the flow, trust the process, and be patient. Look for clues. So my next step is to take actions. As I said earlier about the book called The Secret, I felt like it can be a bit misleading, because if you just think that you can just wish for something and visualize it and want it so badly and then it just appear, I'm not sure it works like that. Maybe it does for some people. I can't say it's not correct, but I am not sure that 99% of people will experience the same thing. I think that the high probability is for you to stand up and go for what you are praying for, and go for what you are meditating for, and go for what you are asking for. So once you see the clue, you have to stand up and act on it. Trust the process. Go with the flow. When you feel like that's the opportunity that the universe put in front of you in order to give you whatever you're asking for, go for it. Take that opportunity. The universe will always put things in place and people in place in order to give you whatever you ask for. But it's up to you to actually take the opportunities that are presented to you. It's up to you to stand up and recognize that this can be something good. It can lead to whatever I want. Trust the process. As I said, look for clues and act on them. It's very important to act. Stand up and go for whatever you want. Another thing that you can do in order to attract these things in your life that you really want is to create a vision board. I think that creating a vision board is a strong way of staying focused on what you really want. It's a strong way of reminding yourself every single day that this is the things that you want, and what are you doing to go back to have them. So that's it. Those are the things that I do in order to attract and manifest things in my life. I hope any of these can be useful to you. If you have other ideas on how to manifest things in your life, please comment below, because that can help me too. This is it for me for today, guys. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That helps a lot to support the channel. I will see you guys in another video. Bye bye.